There are two major types of Belgian waffles, the Brussels waffle and the lesser known Liege waffle. Today we're making the Liege waffle. It's made with a very thick batter, almost like a bread dough, and Belgian pearl sugar. And you might recognize the Belgian pearl sugar from our Dutch suiker brewed video. So let's make it. As usual with any yeast-based recipe, we need to first proof it. Take 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of milk, or about 90 grams. Get that heated up to about 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 45 degrees Celsius. Then toss in 1 teaspoon or 4 grams of active dry yeast. Mix it all together with a fork and let it sit at room temperature for 10 minutes. The next step is to get our stand mixer with the dough hook attachment. Feel free to mix and knead by hand, although it may require a bit more effort on your part. To start, add 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, or 270 grams. Then add 1 teaspoon or 4 grams of sugar. Toss in 1/2 teaspoon or 3 grams of kosher salt. Mix all those dry ingredients with a whisk. Now let's add our wet ingredients. First, toss in 1 whole egg. Go ahead and start the stand mixer. And then we can add 3/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, or about 4 grams. Next we can dump in all of our yeasty milk. And then our last ingredient would be 6 tablespoons or 85 grams of melted butter. Make sure you use a rubber spatula to scrape down the sides. Once everything's fully incorporated, let that mix for about 5 minutes until nice and smooth. Once it's fully mixed, grab all of your doughy batter off the dough hook. Just let it sit in the bottom of your stand mixer bowl. Cover it with a warm damp towel for about 30 to 40 minutes. Once it's been fully rested, uncover your dough. Then dump in 1 whole cup of Belgian pearl sugar. Fold that in with your hand until thoroughly mixed. Then cut your dough into 4 equal pieces. Shape each of those pieces up into a ball and set it aside for now. As a note, while your dough balls are just sitting there, make sure to cover it with a damp towel so we don't develop a skin. Now all we have to do is cook the waffles. Get yourself a Belgian waffle maker that's been preheated. For the heat setting, ours has a scale of 1 to 6, we used heat level number 4. Make sure to first spray your waffle iron with cooking spray, then put one of your balls in the center and push it to form a disc before closing. Then just let it cook until golden brown. For our specific waffle maker, it took about 3.5 minutes. We have a waffle maker that cooks 2 at a time. If you do as well, I highly recommend not using that second side. Fair warning that it's a bit tricky to clean. Make sure to clean it while it's still hot or heat it up again before you clean it. Anyway, after it's all cooked through, set each waffle on a wire rack while you finish up to prevent any sogginess. You may notice that the edges are light in color. It's perfectly safe to eat and is expected with this type of waffle. Serve it with some fresh strawberries and some high quality maple syrup and you are good to go. Let's take a look at our final product. So there we have it. We made yummy Liege waffles. They're so delicious with the little caramelized crunchy bits of sugar, and this recipe is sure to elevate your waffle game. So if you enjoyed the video or learned something, please leave a like and subscribe. We have plenty more videos on the way. Thanks for watching.